Hi, Angela here with Dogwood Paper Arts. I'm back for another craft with me. We are still under a pre-alert status for evacuation, and I am just as nervous as I'll get out. So I'm back. I went and I uploaded all my videos for the next, till the 14th, I believe. And I have one more loading up right now, which is the last one I did. And I wanted to say I made a mistake in there. I mentioned a place named Swiss Home, and that is headed towards the Oregon coast, which is not up by the Lions area fire. I read a report today, and it was kind of confusing, and one of the people that was responding said that their place was gone at Swiss Home. And she was on the wrong thing. She was on the Lions Mill City thing and was talking about her place in Swiss Home. So, which is much further away. It's on the way to the Oregon coast, up through Mapleton and over to Florence, places like that. Which is nowhere near Lions, so I don't know. Anyway, I apologize for that. So if anyone heard that, I didn't have time to delete it. I only have time this morning to upload and stay busy. Just it's kind of a crazy fiasco here. I wanted to show you, I made this tag. I don't have a whale tail punch, however, I did mention in the last video that I won one for $45. It's still, yes, very expensive, but I did win one on eBay, and I'm very excited about that. I didn't have to pay the $62, $63, $67 that other people had paid for theirs. But while I'm waiting to get it, I needed to make a tab to come out of this pocket today. And so in the earlier video, I made this one. And I think that's pretty clever. It comes out like this, and you have this. And you could, I should have put something that you could write on this on the back. I didn't. I'll probably do that. You can keep track of bird nests you find that way. But we're going to make another one together with the butterflies. So what I want to do is the tab itself needs to be strong enough to withstand being pulled in and out. So I am going to first off take this piece of paper here. Nope. Yep. We're going to go right up here with this. I'm going to leave room for that tab to come in here. So I'm going to put this right about here, I believe. This time we're going to use this kind of a tag. Let's see how far it comes in. That'll work. I think what we'll do is punch the tab first. So I wonder if I should put the paper on the backing first. Yeah, let's do. I know that you could write on the back of this, but the idea is to give a writing spot. So let's put this on here. Let me cut it off a little bit. It's a little too wide. Okay, let's try that. We can always add a piece to it if we need to. So we have that. I'm going to glue that down. Make sure I'm recording. The winds are still quite high. It's just so crazy. We can't get any TV. I'm having to refer back to my phone constantly. And it is over here, and if you hear an alarm go off, I'm going to have to look at it. but I will share the alert with you if I get one. So anyway, crazy, crazy, crazy year. So much has happened in 2020. I just don't know. It's just absolutely an outrageous year. Very, very scary year. Okay, so we have that part. And let's see. Where is that butterfly? The butterfly is going to go right in here somewhere, just out like this. Going to block it in there a little bit, I think. So I'm using this punch. Oh, it's not going to punch while it's wet, I'm sure. We'll find out. Okay, so there we go there. I should have put the paper on afterwards. And it has to have room to slide in and out, so I can actually want this to be right here, but on the other side. So right about here. Okay, let's ink around this. This is going in my envelope journal, so I'm going to use the espresso color ink that I've been using. Okay, and you know, I kind of feel like I want to round these corners a little bit, and I'll probably round them on the, oh, better not use that. That will not round your corners, Angela. This will though. Doing, 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 doing. There we go. Okay. So we're going to apply this in between these two areas right here. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da! So, anyway, how are all of you today? Thank you for getting me through that very first video. I was a wreck, and I very much appreciate that you were there for me to talk to. I can hear something outside. Doesn't sound right. Let me peek out my curtain and see here. I have it closed right now because the sun is pouring through and it's really hot. Don't know. Guess they're not here. Really, really warm day. Okay, so now that looks a little crooked there, doesn't it? Nice thing about this kind of glue is you can kind of pull it up. And then you can kind of put it back down. I don't know, that doesn't look any better, does it? Okay. Yeah, I think it does look a little bit better. Might have to go back underneath these little edges and put a little bit more glue. Okay, now I'm going to use my rotary cutter back there to cut this piece off. I'll be right back. That way I know it will be straight. And let's see here. I'm going to cut that little piece off right about there. And then I'm going to cut this one off right about here. Okay. So obviously you need a piece of junk paper. 1/4 inch rounder. There. And there. Now, we are going to use our scissors to remove that piece. And that piece. Oh, that's a little bit off there. And there we have it. But let's round those corners up there too. Oh boy, gonna be kind of hard to do. Have to kind of move it around in there a little bit. There we go. Just maneuver it around a little bit, you'll get it. It makes a little dent, but it's and I have a little bit that I missed down there, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to ink around this first. You know what? This card is not going to fit in that spot I had it because the butterflies just fit. I would have to cut it all the way down here to the butterfly if I want it to fit in there. And this one is one big pocket, so that won't work there. And this one might work there. No, it won't work there either. It comes in upside down, doesn't it? So, well, forget that I cut all that, and I'm going to recut it like this. Going to cut that off there. Going to round my corner. And I'm going to come down from that area and cut off its little curve. There we go. So that was a little different than I wanted it to be, just because of where I want to put it. That changes everything. My dog's asleep barking. You hear her? Little tiny barks from a tiny big dog. She's a big dog. She's a very good sized puppy. Okay, now we're good. So this is something new for me. I've never done this before with tags, with the tag topper cutters, these. I have this one, and I have this one. They do 1.5 inch to 2.5 inch tags. So I want to put an eyelet in there. And on the other one I used a copper, so I'm going to use copper in this one. Close that just in case the cat jumps up here and pulls that down. Now I need the memory keepers, whatever it is. Eyelet setter, crocodile, whatever it is. So there's our hole. Now I used this on the last one, so I'm going to use it on this one. I got a piece probably about like that, because I doubled it over like this and put it through the hole. And then I always like to glue under these and just glue them down so they stay. And I like to glue under here just a little bit and pull it, and that glues that part of the strings into the spot. And I'm going to cut those off. And insert this in there and hope it fits. And there we go. So this gives us enough space to be able to pull this one and this one out. So, goodness, I forgot to set my timer. I don't know if I'm ever going to learn. Sorry about the noise, I'll block it off a little bit for you. Okay. So there's that one. So now let's try another one. I want to put this card, it's going to go in this envelope, so we need to open this envelope up, and it's going to go right in there. So let's carefully cut this open. Hope I'm on camera. And there it is. Now, I think I want to put the punch on the inside. Yeah, I do. I don't have to look at it. I know what I want to do. Because this one's on the inside too, so. In you go. Doesn't have to be very big, because we're going to have a little tab on it. And I think I'll just darken that a little bit back there. There we go. So this tag is going to go in there. Just like that. But this says employee statement of earnings and deductions. Has an employee number on it. So I think what I'll do is maybe put something over that employee number, just so it's not there. I think that would be better, because I don't know who the person is, if they're living or dead. That's a bigger bird. Let's go with this guy. I wonder if I should have just tore that. I wonder. I bet that would have been better, huh? I'll tell you what I will do. I'm definitely going to tear it down here. Let's get his tail in there. Let's get that pencil out of the way. There we go. And we'll do that. I think we will tear it a little bit. I mean, why not? I need to check my phone. That is not an alert, that's something else. Oh, sorry. It's my granddaughter. She wondered if we were coming to her house. Just a moment, please. But the fire close by must be put out. She's my 8-year-old granddaughter. I don't know if I said she was 10, but she's 8. We were going to come to your house with the fire close by must be out. She's worried. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me get back to you. She's very worried. I'll have to call her. Hi, I'm back. Got my granddaughter settled. It took a while. But she's all settled now, and she feels better. Her mom is working, and her dad is sleeping because he has to work tonight. So she was just scared. I finally told her that she could definitely wake her dad up if she thought that he was, if she thought there was a fire. So she sent me a thank you. Oh, and about 10 thumbs up. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this little guy is going to go on here just to cover up that little bit of information that, you know, I don't know if the guy's living or not. Genealogy teaches you that you don't share the information that's, you know, you don't share it online of people that are still living. So that's my phone. So I'm not going to worry about that one. That's a message. Got messages going between my sisters and brothers and I, and another one going between my children and I, and one going with a couple of my grandkids and I. So I'm a busy girl today. I'll tell you. So I'm going to, oh, this is the alert. Okay, this one is for Lane County, level 1. Be ready to evacuate for all residents in the entire Marcola Valley, including Camp Creek and Upper Creek, to the Linn County line. Now that does grow a little closer to us. So, we're Linn County. But yes, that gets a little closer to us, so. Oh my gosh. Just don't know. It's terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying. I forgot and left my glue open, so you can see it's really sticky. So, I don't know, did I say that was a level 1? So, Sweet Home is on a pre-level, where we just start prepping our stuff and... Okay, it's going to be okay. My fingers are twisting this around. Okay, this one's going on the front. I'm going to put that down while I got it there. Okay. Glue. So that's the alerts. Oh my gosh. Thank you for all those that have been praying for us. I really appreciate it, and please include my daughter-in-law's family in your prayers, because their home is up on the McKenzie, and I just pray to heaven they don't lose it. So, but they are safe. They are down at a hotel, but I'm sure that they're probably going to have to evacuate that place and move on down the road. Okay, so we have that. I think I like the rest of that like it is. By the way, this person made $95.94 on 10/25/2. 52, I think it was. So, and they taxed him $17.92. Sheesh. Well, okay, so now I'm going to close this for a little bit. Look at that. This is what happens when you don't treat your glue properly. It unglues everything. Okay, we're making, we don't have things to make tabs with. That's what I was talking about. And so we're saying that I would like to make some tags, and we need them to be able to stick out of the top of an envelope, say. So what I'm using is this. And what I'm doing here, is that seeable? I'm putting the edge of my paper right along the edge here so it doesn't get cut. So I have a nice straight line on one side. So it's going to be like that. Can we do it? And we did it! Yay! Yes! Oh, but you know what? That's still not going to work. Well, yes, it will. It will too work, Angela. Okay, so we're not going to put it on the whole back of the tag. What we'll do this time is cut it there. Forgive, it says. And we're going to line this up back here like this. We want it centered here. Okay, so I'm going to add glue to that. This one I might have to get unstuck too. We're going to add it right across there. And then we're going to put it right about there. Not quite. It needs to scoot over just slightly. Come back down. No, I really need you to go over a little bit further. It's kind of hard to craft when you're nervous. And I am a little bit nervous. Let's see. What do you think? Right about there do it? It'll have to. It still looks too off to me. This is where I have to do this number. Let's say, okay, so you're 9/16, and you're almost 9/16. Okay, that will work. Okay, so now that does have a writable back on it, but now we want to cover this up. So let's put a really writable back on it. And we'll just use another bird. Let's turn it, no, that side is way too dark. See how dark it is on that side? That might not be as easy to write on, but it sure looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay. Am I recording? Yes. I wish I could show you how ominous the sky looks. Oh, I can. Just a minute, I'll show you. I took a picture. Can't stop gluing right now. You can tell this is a little plugged up on the glue nib because only a little streak is coming out at a time. Usually a little more than that comes out. Not a lot. I really, really love this, the nibs on these. They work so nicely. Okay, let's find that lovely little tool I have. This one. It works so nice. It's a Cricut tool, but my goodness, it works good. Okay, now let's cut that out. I'm going to cut it on my machine over here. That'll be a little bit easier for me because that's just such a long ways to cut. Oh, nice. Very nice. Let's turn it around the other way. You know, crafters are amazing people. I mean, you have all these things and you learn something new every single day about art. And you meet so many wonderful people, even if it's just online. It's just amazing, you know. There we go. So this one is cut off like that. But I'm going to round this one. I like to round the long ones that go into tall envelopes because otherwise they sometimes catch up. Not like ketchup and mustard, but sometimes they get caught up on stuff. This one's pretty wet right now, but when it dries, it'll be nice and stiff and ready to write on. Anyway, look at this. We've made a tag, and now we can add another copper doodad to them. But I think because this is a big tag, I'm going to use this big, beautiful this nice wide one. It uses the same punch, They don't punch as well because, I'll tell you here in a second, because the backs, because it does that. The backs are really sharp. Oh, I did it upside down, that's why. Duh, Angela. It doesn't punch as well because the backs are so sharp and they're a little bit... Okay, so I did have it upside down. That's why it wouldn't punch through right. It's my fault. So there we are. So now it is ready for our brown. I love this brown. Baker's twine. So we are going to push this through the hole. I think we'll go this way, it'll be easier. And I think that's how I went with the other ones anyway. Okay, once again, I am going to put my glue under there. It's just something I like to do. You don't have to do it. It's just something I like to do. It holds them in place. Just glues them down nice. Then I like to kind of pull this back and put glue underneath here too. Just pull that through. It starts to pull the glue through with it. And if you get a glue mark there, I always kind of wipe mine off a little bit. But if you get a glue mark there, just put a little bling of something there. And that'll be fine. Cut that off. Save those. Might have a bird's nest we need to build one day with them. And let's see, what else does this need? It needs something, doesn't it? La, 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 la. I don't want to use nature stuff so much. I want to use... Oh, I had some stuff somewhere. Where did I put it? No. Claim check 401. Does it need a claim check on it? So, what I need is my Tim Holtz stuff. Ooh, there's something about curiosity. Ooh, that's nice. Hang on, let me grab my Tim Holtz ephemera. What do I got here? Oh, a thank you. Oh. My cord is all tangled up around my feet. Oh, let's see. Tickets. I love tickets. But this seems like it's more worldly. Let's see what we can find about the world. Ooh, the Inspector General. He could be on there. Let me zip that. Oh, there's a map. dear, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's political stuff. I hate that. Okay, so where should we put it? Like over here? I'm thinking on just half of it. And then what else? Or maybe just, no. Maybe just half of the map and maybe some newspaper or something behind it. Oh, I was going to show you the ominous skies. Hang on. Thanks for reminding me. Whoever said that, thank you. Let's see. Nope. Go away. This is above my neighbor's house. It's the sun up there. And let's see. See a little piece of blue up there? Ooh, blue. But it's not really blue, it just looks blue on camera. It's the sun shining rays. Let's see, I think I have a better one of this. So. Look at this. This is what our skies are like right now. And let's see if I can show you. Oh, this is the fire that was just up above us last week. This is not a picture I took. It's a Facebook picture. This was up at a lake we have. It's called Green Peter. And it's a dam that was built back in the, I don't know, I was just a kid, 60s I guess, because I was born in the 50s, so that was a fire we had up there. It was in a wilderness area of old growth, and the people that were camping up at the campground across the lake had to actually boat the firemen over to it because they couldn't access it because it's a wilderness area, no roads into it. Well, it's not a wilderness area. It's owned by a certain company, but let's see. I wanted to show you this one. These were the people evacuating. This is the house burning up at Rainbow. And they're evacuating the McKinsey there. This is in Albany. And let's see. This is my son going to work this morning. It's just a slit of the sunrise up there on I-5 going south. So, there's what we have right now. Okay, so we're going to put this here. And we need something else behind it. What I want is like a newspaper or something. And I do have some newspaper. I have this one from an old book. What looks like a newspaper. Ooh, I have this one. Oh, that's a different feeling. How about if we put another language on it? Oh, it's very fragile. This is the one I got from Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. I sure appreciate it. I'm going to save this little piece I tear off. It's such a different feeling on the paper. I'm going to put it right back in the drawer. And then I think I'll just, I don't want very much, I don't think. Oh, it's so soft when you tear it. It's really weird. That goes over there. And I think maybe I might put this in here. So maybe this should be kind of here and there. And then something else, I don't know what, but we'll think of it. Guess I could have put nature on it. I mean, I did put a bird on it. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down first. I know this glue is going to show through on this paper. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm just crafting today, so I'm, you know, don't know. I'm just trying to keep my head busy. Because I'm a little scared today. I forgot to start my clock. I always forget. What in the heck is it going to take for me to remember I need to do that? I could have swore I started it. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think I will let you go then, and I'll restart this and make a new video. How's that sound? And we'll start our clock this time. Okay. Bye for now. Thanks for keeping me company.